Hi everyone, my name's Naomi, and I am here to help people break their chains. Today I want to talk about religion and how religion has affected my life. I went to church the majority of my life. My mom raised me in the church. We prayed every morning. We recited the 23rd and the 91st Psalms by memory as we prayed. And I remember coming up thinking that everything that I did was wrong. I remember feeling that I don't think I'm going to grow up to be good enough to go to heaven. So I'm here to break those chains and set you free. Religion, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what religion that you're in, whether it be Christianity, whether it be Judaism, whether it be Muslim, whether it be, Buddhism, whether it be anything at all that has like a major book to help guide you morally. That's literally all that it is. It's supposed to be there as a guide to help you. What happens is man who wants to control some form of the population makes these codes out of their understanding of the Bible. They see a way to foster control, and they do that by harping on certain things in the Bible, or in any religion. I'm not trying to harp on the Bible, but it is what I know the most, as it's what I grew up with. So it's probably going to be the number one thing that I reference, okay? I don't know how many scriptures it says that we have a mighty God and a powerful God and an almighty God. He's omnipresent. He's omnipotent. All these big, huge words that are basically guiding us and telling us, we serve a very powerful, force of energy. And how is it then that this powerful thing only limits itself to a box about this big? It seems like, the God that they want us to serve only fits within this realm right in between my fingers here. Not an omnipotent, not an all-encompassing, not an all-compassionate type of God. Why is it? Well, the reason why it is because they want to control the masses. They don't want you to think freely for yourselves. They want to tell you what you should think. They don't want you serving other people, because then those people won't come to them for help so that they can control them. How many times have you gone throughout your week? You've not read the Bible. You only pray whenever you need a parking space at Walmart, or when you are about to go to work, you just really don't want to go. Lord, please help me be able to deal with these heathens today, or whatnot. 9 times out of 10, we are not praying to God in a way that puts us in alignment with what we are here to do. Most of the time, we're praying for our own selfish reasons. Why? Because religion put us in a box. Religion told us that's what prayer is. Anytime you need something, call on God. It also tells us to be thankful, as if you already have it. That's really manifesting. But that's all that they tell you about it, right? What I've noticed is the more information I learn outside the Bible, the more life experience that I gain just by living and being curious, when I go back and try to read the Bible with new understanding and a fresh set of eyes, I get major revelations that really have nothing to do with what the church is trying to tell me. Those revelations are more meaningful to me and more knowledge aspecting to me than anything that any preacher could ever tell me. Why? because that's me tuning into source, who I am part of, who you are part of, who we all are part of. And that source confirming with me through my spirit, because at the end of the day, we are all a spirit having a human experience on this earth. And that's it. We are here to ascend to the next level. What exactly is ascension? Ascension is your spirit learning perfection. It's exactly what Jesus did after he died. See, he came down here for a mission. Jesus came down to this earth for a mission. He knew his mission from birth. Matter of fact, we all know our mission before we come down here to this earth. When we're born, we usually forget it. Probably because of the traumatic experience that birth gives us. It tends to make us forget where we came from and what our mission is. Our job throughout our whole entire life is to remember that mission and attempt to live that mission in alignment with what Source wants you to do. Most of the time, it has to do with serving others. Will we find passion in it? Yes. Will we find fulfillment in it? Yes, because that is our life's mission. Once we realize that and can look at other people and realize that they are just a reflection of you, and that it probably is showcasing something that you need to fix or learn to love about yourself, then and only then will you start making the necessary changes that you need in order to help yourself be who you are supposed to be. Do you remember this one phrase in the Bible where it says, love your neighbor as yourself? We focus on the neighbor part because in our reality, we can see that we don't really get along with our neighbors, or there's probably somebody who we don't get along with, and we're like, how am I supposed to love them? I don't understand how I'm supposed to love them. How can I be patient and kind to somebody who's as them? In reality, what we should be focusing on is as ourselves. Notice it's the last part. Usually the thing that you say last is the thing that sticks with you. But sometimes what happens is we point a finger at somebody else and we forget about these guys right here pointing right back at us. It's so much easier to look down that shaft of your finger and see exactly where you're pointing. It's not so easy to see that there's 3 more pointing right back at you. And the kicker is, this thumb right here is pointing right up to Source. What you're supposed to be tuning into is these 3 and this one. Source is going to give you the example through somebody else of what you need to be doing to fix you. End of story. I'm sure there are some people whose minds are blown here. How are we going to love other people if we can't love ourselves? Let's try that one more time. Love your neighbor as yourself. What does exactly that mean? That means that you're supposed to be patient with your own self. You're supposed to be kind to your own self. All that negative self-talk that doesn't align with being patient or kind or not easily provoked. I mean, if you have negative self-talk, you're obviously provoking yourself in some kind of way. Now, as I'm saying this, I'm really feeling convicted within myself because I know for a fact that I do that. Okay? So I don't want you to think that, like, I'm not going through the same things that you are. Because, in fact, I am. That's what this whole video is really about. It's kind of gotten off track from what my intention was. But guess what? This is spirit. This is Source guiding me and using my throat, my voice box, to get a message out to you guys. Okay? So, if this resonates with you, if you want to hear more content from me or other perspectives, or anything like that, please like and subscribe down below. Alright? Peace, guys. I'll see you on the next video.